Hello Yoga, my name is Kyle and welcome to the Restorative series. Thank you for stopping by. Today we've got a really gentle practice lined up, all the right movements you need to calm a busy mind and unwind after a long day. Today's class is a 20-minute practice and you don't need any props or blocks. If you have a couch pillow, like mine, or perhaps like a blanket or something comfy to lie on, it does help. And I'm gonna leave a lot of space for you in this practice, so not as many instructions as I normally would. So in that space, I'm going to encourage you to get into the posture, close your eyes, and then embody your attention. So really drop in and feel into your experience and allow yourself the time to slowly unwind. And if this is the first time that you are experiencing a sort of more relaxed restorative class, then this 20-minute practice is perfect for you. Otherwise, when you're ready, you can grab your mat and let's begin. Hey, welcome back. Well, don't forget getting to your mat. When you're ready, you can bring yourself into a comfy seat. And I'm going to encourage you through this practice to kind of try and purposefully and mindfully let go of any tension that you've brought onto your mat. Perhaps you've had a long day and you're feeling a little bit, worked up. So we're going to let it all go, allow ourselves time to slowly unwind. And don't worry too much about what your posture looks like. I'm going to encourage you to feel into your experience. I think in the beginning, especially with the restorative nature, it's more important to feel into the posture and enjoy that process of slowly unwinding. Cool. If you have a pillow, you can always find a bit of relief for your hips by sitting on it. I really enjoy sitting on a pillow, especially in these restorative classes. You can rest your hands onto your knees, take a nice deep breath in. With your exhale, let your eyes close. While sitting up nice and tall with a slight tuck of your chin, draw your attention inwards and take a few breaths to arrive. It's nice just to begin by feeling into the breath. Slowly deepening the breath, so sending it into the belly. Usually after a long day, your breath will shorten up into the chest. So encourage nice, smooth belly breaths. Gradually lengthening and deepening your inhale and exhale. Nice deep breath in through the nose. Open your mouth, exhale to release. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms rise up to the sky. Exhale, let them come through to your center, bringing your hands to prayer while rolling your shoulders back and down. You can take a moment, if it's in your practice, to set an intention. It's a really great way to give your practice a bit of direction and some grounding. You can lower your forehead down towards your hands to seal that off. And we will begin today in child's pose at the back of our mats. So you can have your knees out to the edges of your mat and your toes touching at the back. Now, if you have a pillow and if you'd like to get nice and comfy, you can always place it in front of you to lay upon it. So you can reach your hands out and lower your forehead down to the ground. Inhale, exhale, and see if you can release all the tension, so completely surrender to your mat and allow gravity to do all the work here as you relax your hips and your forearms, perhaps rolling your forehead on the ground, just massaging your third eye center. Inhale. Exhale, walk your hands off to the left-hand side of your mat. Stack your hands, ground them, and pull length along the right side as you breathe space into the right intercostals. And give yourself this time to relax and slowly unwind. And practice the patience and enjoy the journey of
allowing the breath and the body to align. Inhale, walk your hands through center. Exhale off to the right hand side. Same thing here. Stack your hands, ground your palms, pull length and open up the left hand side. Inhale your hands through to center. Exhale, come up to tabletop. Now see if you can stack your hips over your knees, and we're going to walk our hands forward, coming into a puppy's pose. So walk them out until the comfy space. Lower your forehead or your chest or chin down to the ground, and kind of release the belly down as you lift your tailbone up to the sky. It's a great chest opener. Perhaps you want to sort of wag your hips from left to right. Keeping your eyes closed. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, walk your hands slowly back underneath your shoulders, coming into a tabletop. I'm going to add a bit of free movement here. So in the morning, generally when you wake up, you'll stretch and work into this pandiculation, which is that feeling you get when you're naturally stretching, you feel the energy. It's a really nice feeling, and we can replicate that in our movements. So place your hands down. We're going to do any free movement. So you can do some cat-cows, barrel rolls. I like to tuck my toes at the back just to work into the base of the feet. And I'm going to encourage you to close your eyes and draw your attention inward. So begin to move in any which way, and it may feel a little bit strange, but there really is no right or wrong here. The idea is just to allow your attention and your body to align so it can guide you as you wake up and kind of iron out those kinks and the sticky areas after a long day. We each carry tension differently, so it's nice to learn to tap into our own body. I also like to work some space into my wrists and into the neck. Perhaps turning the palms up, fingers back in front, working some space into your sides. Take one slow breath in and one long breath out. Well done. Come onto a seat. We're going to bring ourselves into a new shape here. So you're going to place your left shin forward and your right foot back. So we're looking for a nice square 90-degree shape. We're going to begin with shifting the weight forward. If you have a pillow, you can always grab it now. It's nice to just kind of rest on to create something comfy to relax in. We're going to walk ourselves forward, opening up our chest, and with an exhale, slowly walk yourself to a comfy space. So if this is where you're at, that's totally fine. The idea is that we're going to get into something that is breathable, close the eyes, and draw the attention inwards. So find your way there. Get into a nice relaxed space, close the eyes and take one deep breath in. And with an open mouth sigh, see if you can relax and surrender into the posture. And throughout these restorative classes, when it comes into silence, see if you can train your attention to notice it and then draw the attention onto the breath and kind of feel into your experience on your mat. And become aware of the potential of your attention drifting into thoughts, perhaps into the rest of the evening or into tomorrow. And it's in these moments that it's nice to kind of turn it into a bit of a mindfulness practice where you anticipate the silence and you kind of wait around and see how your mind responds and train it to be embodied. Take one more breath in. And a long, slow breath out. Inhale to walk your hands back underneath you. I'm going to do a counter twist to the left-hand side. So just walk your hands off and just twist into the spine. So we're going to create length out the spine and the chest, and then twist to deepen. And just stay for a moment. You can always intensify the stretch by walking your hands further back, or perhaps even experimenting with dropping yourself down to the ground to roll the stretch out. And release to wind out. From here, we're going to, if you have your pillow or something, you can always place it behind you. Keep your right leg bent. See if you can remove the calf. So kind of roll the calf out the way to create a bit of space for your knee joint. Extend your left leg out in front of you. Going to work into our quad. This is a strong posture. It's one of our biggest muscles, if not the biggest one. So if this is enough, you can stay right here. This is something that we can kind of work into slowly, but it creates so much relief when you do it. In the beginning, this was all I could do. It was really painful, but again, it's nice to focus on the space and allow it to slowly unwind. You'll find that after some time with a few breaths, it does release, and it's quite a nice feeling. So work into a comfortable, breathable space for you. It could be on your elbows, it could be up there, it could be all the way down on a pillow. Make your way into stillness. Take a deep breath in. With your exhale, relax completely. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Make your way back out. And use your hands for some support. We're going to switch our legs out. So unwind the right. Send the left back. If you'd like to, you can always roll the calf 90-90 with the left leg back. And see if you can square yourself off. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, shift it forward. If you have your pillow, you can allow yourself to lay upon it. Get into a comfy space and breathe. And there may be a bit of room in the silence for you to notice how your mind works. And sometimes I know it can be a little bit frustrating to try and calm your mind. And if you find embodying your attention isn't quite doing the trick, and it's perhaps getting a little bit frustrating, then turn the attention on that. Notice where it is that you feel in the frustration. I sometimes feel it in my head or in my temples or my jaw or perhaps hands or chest. Somewhere in your body you are feeling this tension. So do a little body scan, locate the area, and hold your attention on that space and begin to breathe, and notice. You'll be able to notice after the third or fourth breath that area then begins to soften, and in that process you will feel that your mind will quieten. Take one long, slow breath in. Press your belly into the floor. Exhale, soften into your face. Inhale, walk your hands back up, making your way back out. If you have something to lay on, you can always place it behind you. You extend the right leg out. And same thing here. If you need to, you can try and roll your calf out the way. It just provides a bit of relief in the beginning for this nice strong muscle. Find your breathable space. Get nice and comfy. And when you're ready, close your eyes and commit to stillness. We're going to begin with immediately bringing softness. So use your exhale, perhaps an open mouth sigh. Soften your face, soften your eyes, your arms, your legs, and your toes. Notice where you are carrying any discontent, if any. Begin to breathe softness into that area. Inhale, lift your belly to the sky. Exhale, belly falls. Inhale, make your way back out. Use your elbows and your hands to support you if you're laying down. Unwind your legs, extend them out. You can always take your pillow or something comfy and place it out the way. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower onto your back. Draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a giant squeeze. Send your heels up to the sky for the last posture. Coming into happy baby, taking either the knees or the hamstrings, shins, and ultimately the outer blades of your feet. Draw your legs out wide. See if you can lay your spine flat on the ground. Close your eyes and find stillness in your breath. Last breath in. A long breath out. Inhale slowly, draw your knees in, wrap your hands around, interlace, and give yourself a giant squeeze. Take a moment just to bring some gratitude to your practice and to your physical form. Inhale. Exhale, Shavasana. Lay flat and take up some space. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale to release. Well done. Arrive into stillness. Embody your attention and see if you can lay in your Shavasana, just noticing what it feels like to breathe. Thank you for putting such beautiful effort into your self-practice and all this effort into the channel. It is so greatly appreciated. If you have any comments or questions, or if you just want to say hello, it'll be so great to hear from you. It really does help a lot with the growth of the channel. And when you're ready, you can make your way slowly out of Shavasana. There really is no rush. I just encourage you to lay in your Shavasana for a little longer than you normally would. And I'll see you next time on your mat. Namaste.